Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. And a nice couple just left. They pulled out. They were in that truck, that black Dodge pulling the trailer in my last video. And they're from Statesville. And so, guys, I didn't ask you your names, but thank you for your business. They came up here to buy one truck and ended up buying another different one. And that's kind of the nice thing about having a large inventory. And we do have a large inventory. And, whatever bug I got bit by, I got bit hard because we have a huge inventory. And people come here and they just look around and check it out. And you can test drive. And if you don't know how to drive a manual transmission, we can teach you. I've taught so many people how to how to drive a manual transmission. Is crazy. It's not that hard, especially a mini truck because they're so light. The wind's not nearly as bad, so the gale warning has been downgraded to 10, 12 knot breezes. So guys, we've got 3 trucks that we're videoing, and these are the last 3 in our shipment of 7. Mayberry Mini Trucks would like to ask, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, hit notification and you'll be notified when we post a video. We've got lots more mini trucks on the water. When we video them, you'll be notified. Also, Mayberry Mini Trucks services our vehicles. We have a service department, so we service what we sell. We don't service trucks of other people. A lot of times people will say, oh, I want to get in that business. And they buy a mini truck through Cars from Japan or whatever, and they get clobbered by customs. And that is a thing. We just got an intensive examination. That is what it's actually called, intensive examination. And they told us we had to fumigate. It has to be tented and fumigated, and all the while supervised by a Homeland Security agent. That's a real thing, and it costs so much money that it's just a matter of you minimize how much you lose at that point. And but that's just part of the business. So the really important thing is to purchase wisely, and we're very good at knowing which auctions represent the product well and which auctions kind of hide stuff. And I hate to say it, but that does happen. Some auction employees in Japan, there's 112 auctions, some do better than others, and some overdo it. It's the opposite. You have to know, okay, they say that's a blah, blah, blah. See, it's really probably even nicer than that. So we know the auctions inside and out, all of them, their proclivities, and you purchase accordingly. And then when we get them, they're still going to have something wrong sometimes, and we do get that fixed before we sell it. We don't try to hide, this alternator's broken. We're going to try to put in a new battery, and who knows? I mean, people, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that Mayberry Mini Trucks gets them dialed in before we sell them. We don't try to pass it on to the customer. And I hate to say it. Like, I had a guy from Mars Hill buy one, and he bought a Honda for I'll never forget it. He bought a Honda Active for $7,400. And then this old man called me. This old man, 7 years older than I am. That's not an old man anymore. He was 65 years old, and he called me and he said, hey, I just bought a mini truck, and I think it came from you because the title has your name on it, but the previous guy signed it over to me. He said, I paid $17,400 for it, so I think I got a good deal. Guys, that does happen. So that's kind of like criminal behavior right there. So somebody came, bought the truck from us, and sold it to an unsuspecting man who normally is used to paying $30,000 for a side-by-side, and he thought he got a good deal. So caveat emptor, buyer beware. Be careful. Not that everybody's bad. Duncan Imports in Virginia, they're a good company. There's another good company in it's a Japanese guy. I can't remember his name, but you know, it's a big world out there, and I guess what I'm saying is there's other good people. Duncan Imports in Christiansburg is a good company, in my opinion. I helped them get in business. But Mayberry Mini Trucks is the first one. We originated it. We started the whole popularization of mini trucks in the United States. We've had TV Tokyo come out here twice and do a documentary. And big deal. It was in Japanese. I couldn't even understand what they were saying. But it, it it's a lot of fun, but it's a very the point I'm making is we try to do things the right way, and we hear about things. Just caveat emptor: you don't have to buy from us, but just do your homework and do your due diligence and make sure that it is what that you are looking at what you think you're looking at. Man, what a rabbit trail that is! But I think it's a good message to send. So, all right, guys, this is the fun part. Let's check out these trucks. Oh, my word. Oh, boy, do I like to talk. But that's an important message. It really is. Here's the VIN number. If you like something you see, then go ahead and take note of that VIN number. Boy, this looks good. This is nice. Man, that's pretty. Scratch there. Oh, see that right there? That means this one got inspected. Oh man, this is nice. Golly, this is pretty. Guys, there's not a single ding on the front of that hood right there. Beautiful. Okay, now this is scratched and they did touch it up. Let's look at the other side. That looks good over there. Okay, now, beautiful. Beautiful. Another scratch right there. Man, is this nice. So this looks really good. Oh, that's not a mark. Okay, that is paint. So in Japan, they touched that up. They covered it. It just has a pebble peck is all that is. Pebble peck touch up. I mean, just a little bit right there. So this owner had a real desire to protect his or her investment. Let's look in this toolbox. Let's see what's in here. I always have this dream that I'm going to open these one day and there'll be like gold bars in here. Let me open my bullion safe. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's the owner's manual. That's it. All right. Well, one day the bullion will appear. Oh, man. Okay. So this is an automatic 4-wheel drive. Nice. Wait a second. Oh, man, guys. Turbo. Okay. This is going to be something. So, you know how everybody talks about the Subaru supercharged? I've got to have a supercharged Subaru. Guys, it ain't that great. I hate to hear myself say it, but I just can't say that the Subaru supercharged is just something just unbelievable. It's nice, but it's not. You hear supercharged Subaru and you think WRX. Nothing like that. It does have more pep, getting up to 60 miles per hour, but the turbocharged Suzuki, that's kind of a different story. It really goes. It does. The turbocharged Suzuki is a better accelerator than the supercharged Subaru. How do I know that? I've had so many of them. It's just like I know this in my sleep. All right, now let's get back to the video. Okay, this is my favorite kind of floor mat. Let's put our 5W30 full synthetic up here and look under this floor mat. I mean, this bed mat. This bed mat does such a good job. It's rigid and it's lightweight. Look at that. Look how beautiful this bed is, guys. It's remarkable. That bed mat is nice. And furthermore, look at the condition where the bed floor meets the wall. Absolutely beautiful. Now, it does have a little bit of rust right there, but not bad. Okay, now back goes the oil. Man, oh man, turbocharge. You very rarely see these. So good purchase, Justin. Okay, now we've got a ding from the inside out here and a ding from the inside out here. The tailgate has one ding right there and a little scratch. It didn't take off the paint, but you can see where it's scratched there. Oh man, is that nice. Woo, ha, that's something. All right, ding here from the inside out, ding here from the inside out, tiny, tiny ding from the inside out, and a ding from the inside out. Oh, another toolbox. Let's check that out real quick. Man, oh man, you guys are probably rolling your eyes wondering when I'm going to shut up. Nothing. That's nice. It has two toolboxes. Man, that's pretty cool. Okay, now the back of the cab looks phenomenal. Coming down the passenger door post. Guys, this door is ding free. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's factory. So I was thinking this was a ding. That's a factory bend right there. So guys, this door is beautiful. The fender is absolutely beautiful. Not a single ding. Under here, gorgeous. Let's look under the bed. Nice. Let's see if we can get under here. Kind of tough with that toolbox there. It's hard to get under there with that toolbox. Okay, there you go. That looks nice. Nice. Okay, now let's look inside here. Boy, is that door panel nice. Beautiful. Let's look under here. Beautiful. Now, let's look under here. Beautiful. Man, is that pretty. All right. The seat is gorgeous. Remember, this is an automatic four-wheel drive turbocharged Suzuki. 1999 or 2000, one of the two. Not sure which. The battery, I think, is dead. Oh, no, it's not. Whoa, 25073. Guys, that is crazy low mileage. And look how beautiful this seat is. Man, that's nice. Golly, is this something else? Well, the floor is dirty, but looks good. Now, we do have a piece of rust right there, but not bad. Okay. Very, very nice. Not a unicorn, because that has the touch-up paint there. I just can't say it's a unicorn, but boy, is it nice. Guys, this is 16,000 miles on a four-wheel drive turbocharged automatic Suzuki Carry. And let me tell you, The transmissions on a Suzuki, the automatic transmissions are really, really nice. I like the automatics, and on a Daihatsu. All right, so next we have this right here. This is the periphery of the windshield. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, is this nice. Woo, not anything. Look at the clarity of the hood light door. Right there too. That is so pretty. Man, oh man, this is nice. And guys, the hood is ding free, completely ding free. Oh no, yeah, ding free. That's that. I saw a little impression, but that's where that is popped in. So that is ding free, and the bumper looks beautiful. All right, now let's come down the door pillar on the driver's side, and we have a scratch right here. Okay, we have a scratch there, and we have a scratch that's been touched up there. Pretty. Man, tire looks really good. Dunlop. Beautiful underneath. And the bedside panel has one ding right there. It looks like a spot weld, but it's not. It's a ding. Okay, now let's look underneath here. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful tire again. Oh. Huh. Okay. So they have a wooden floor here. So I'm going to look at the bottom of the bed very carefully. Twin cam EFI, electronic fuel ignition. Beautiful. Wow, nice spare. Beautiful. Wow, look under there. That looks remarkable. I wonder, I'll bet the mileage is really low on this. Pretty, pretty. Very nice. Okay, we do have a scratch on the bedside panel and a ding here and a scratch here. Now, underneath, okay, here's what we want to do. Look at that. That looks beautiful because that wooden protector plate is screwed down to the bed, but not to hide anything. You can see how beautiful this is underneath. Very, very pretty. Okay, so I will say if you were to take this up, it would be as pretty as it is underneath. The back of the cab looks gorgeous. Coming down the door post on the passenger side, guys, this is nice. That is a scratch right there, but there's no dents there. Another nice wheel and tire. This did get scratched here and here. That's just a mark. That'll come off. Now let's look inside the door. The door panel looks fantastic. No picks, no tears. Now let's look underneath for rust. Beautiful. Now the inside of the wheel housing or the inner fender on the passenger side looks very nice. Let's look under the floor mat. Wow, look at that. Man, that's nice. Beautiful seat. Beautiful, beautiful seat. All right. Oops. Okay. The door panel on this side has one pick right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. No rust. Now, since this is an automatic, ostensibly all I have to do is turn the key. Yep, starts right up. meaning you don't have to push the clutch pedal in. This is a transponder for travel or navigation. Oh, air conditioning. Ooh, that turned on. That does work. The air conditioning works. And it has 36,129 kilometers. Let's see what that says. This is a two-wheel drive, I believe. Huh. If anybody can understand what that says, let me know. You could probably put it up to a translator. I don't know. It might say, buckle up, and buckle up and drive safely. You never know. Wow. Oh, no, it's a four-wheel drive. Wait a second. Let me see. I think this is a four-wheel drive. Let me see. I believe I might have just told you wrong. Two-wheel drive. It is a two-wheel drive. Okay. So I told you correctly. Two-wheel drive with air conditioning, automatic, with 36,129 kilometers, and the seats are so nice. Look at the beautiful, beautiful seat. Okay, so that is a four-wheel drive, though, that turbo. So really, that's like 21,000 miles, which is crazy, crazy low. Okay, last one. This is a Suzuki four-wheel drive. There's the VIN number. Reference that if you see something you like. We're going to go around the perimeter here. Beautiful. No rust. No rust. In fact, there isn't a single ding on the front of this vehicle. Not one ding. Clean, clean, clean. Let's lift the hood and look underneath and see what it looks like there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Also, that means it has air conditioning. Doesn't mean that it works, but it came with air. So, let's get rid of our sticks, throw them back in the woods, and let's get started. So there's no dents on the front of the truck. That's a big deal. Now, coming down the door pillar, we have a fender that is clear, 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 meaning no dents. Oh, aluminum wheels with Yokohamas. Wow. Nice aluminum wheels. Okay. The door is ding free. Ding free. Little paint drip there. Little paint dripped. So somebody splatted it lightly with a little paint, but it's ding free. And these are just drip marks. That'll all come off. We do have a scratch right there. And as far as the bedside panel goes, ding free. Ding free. Wow, look at this bed. Look at the bed, guys. Look how beautiful that is. Man, that's nice. Guys, I don't think they ever put anything in this bed. That is incredible. Little bit of surface rust there, but not cancer, not rusted through, but it has surface rust. It's not the end of the world, but I want to show you everything. Looking good under there. Again, a little surface rust. Nice Yokohamas. Nice wheels. The tailgate So the tailgate, guys, is ding free. Let me make sure about that. Yeah, ding free. Amazing. Guys, this bedside panel has two very tiny, tiny dings. One here and one here. Super tiny. Just, specks of surface rust underneath the bed. No cancer, though. No cancer. And the top looks absolutely stunning. That's never been touched up or painted. That's the original factory paint. Quite impressive. Okay, coming down the door post. Now we're looking at this. Guys, this entire side of the door cab and fender are 100% ding free. No dings at all. That is remarkable. Looking really good. Little dirty, maybe some slight surface rust. Guys, look at that door. Is that stunning or what? I don't think anybody even put a gas receipt in that pocket. Beautiful. Under here, looking really good. Now, let's lift the seat. Since Customs lifted it, let's go ahead and lift it and see. Beautiful. Man, is that pretty. There's your battery, obviously. Man, is that nice. There's your ground cable. That's cool. Man, that engine looks so nice. Let's look under here. Wow, look how pretty that is. Man, this is nice. And this was a two-wheel drive? No, this was four-wheel drive. Yeah. Man, this is nice. This is four-wheel drive. And look how clear the headlights are, guys. Look at that. That means, the headlights are clear. That's nice. The bed is remarkable. Look at this door. Look at that. Look at this. Man, and nice aluminum wheels, too. Let's look under here. Man, this thing's nice. Okay, some surface rust where the mat rubbed the paint. Big deal. Man, oh man, that's nice. There we go. All right, so let's start this thing up. We do have to push in the clutch because it does have a clutch safety switch. So you have to push in the clutch on these new Suzukis to start them. Oh man. Oh, the battery's dead. Darn it. Oh, and I don't have a jumper box. But let me say, it has 56,925 kilometers. 56,925 kilometers, which is like 35,000 original miles. But the air conditioning button is depressed. That means almost certainly that the air works. Because whoever was driving it before had the air button depressed so that they had cool air. Nice radio. That looks like aftermarket. 5-speed, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low, and 2-wheel high. So this has a 2-speed transfer case. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm going to put both wipers up so they know the battery is dead. And we have to charge it and then test it. All right, guys. Well, that concludes the video of our 3 trucks. This is a unicorn, I think. Let me check the seats. Oh, no. Oh, this is not a unicorn. I can't call that a unicorn, guys. This is so close. So close. Man, is this a nice truck. Okay. A unicorn wannabe. This is a unicorn wannabe. That's the best I can do. But man, is it nice. Air conditioning, 4-wheel drive, 5-speed Suzuki with, what was it? 35,000 miles or something? Super nice. Super nice. Guys, thank you for watching our video. Thank you for having fun with me. I feel like we're going out to play. I mean, we're out having fun, doing what we enjoy. Mini trucks are great. They're affordable, they're reliable, and they're street legal. I know I've said it 10,000 times. Mayberry mini trucks got the law passed. We were the first ones in the United States of America to do that. I went to Raleigh. It was like Mr. Smith goes to Washington. I went there and they're all like, oh, who's that guy? I mean, I had to make a video and it was just amazing that it worked. It really was. It was just like a miracle. Like it actually worked. And the governor signed my bill. Me, little old me. I mean, I'm nobody. But he signed my bill. Now, it did cost me $5,000 for that signature. I had to lobby and pay a lobbyist $5,000. That was a lot of money. Still is a lot of money. Whew. But Governor Cooper's signature carries a lot of weight, and lobbying is legal. It's amazing how much like bribery that is. But when a lawmaker says, no, no, that's not bribery, that's called lobbying, how it's legal. Oh, man. Guys, thank you for watching our video. Please hit subscribe, thumbs up, and notification. Thank you for watching.